because when you grow in your locks, that shows a loyalty to yourself, a loyalty to your soul, and to a journey that other people won't understand but you. When I first wanted to get my locks in school, my shits looked like the tassels on my head tie right now, right? And my classmates, my friends, and my football team, they was all laughing and making fun, talking about it looked like burnt Cheetos, blah blah blah. Even the girls was laughing, right? But the thing is, if my father had told me to keep my hair and to take care of my hair, nothing that anybody said would ever matter. I know how to laugh at myself. I got humility, right? None of that stuff that they were saying was actually, nobody's words to me is worth anything outside of my father. That's why I take my father's words, more serious than strangers and people that I don't know that have judgment or judgmental ways or judgmental views, right? The people that have supportive views, they don't have time to judge, right? Because they have probably been judged, right? And could judge, but don't judge because they see either the potential or something that if they're not perfect, that person shouldn't be perfect or can't be perfect or aren't perfect either. So they're not going to judge that person because they're not perfect, right? So shout out to my people with locks, yo. Get my EP, The Order of the Dragon, New World Order Music. I'm in the bed, but I'm just chilling. I thought I was going to see some FIFA, right? I put all my food money and all my extra stuff into my music. So I ain't doing nothing right now. I ain't doing nothing. But it's like I'm grateful that I was able to invest that little bit into myself. $20 here and there, it goes a long way because it adds up. Like I had took a break from smoking, started back, took a break again, started back, cut back, and now I feel like I'm gonna just cut it off entirely so I could just get all my energy back, keep my focus, keep my mind sharp, and just get out, probably take a walk to the park or some shit like that. Networking, meet up with different artists in different cities. I'm talking about people that actually have stuff that they're doing and they actually want to work. What's up, y'all? Stream the EP. Get your copy. It's available everywhere. Go to Tidal, go to Spotify, and you could even listen to it right here on YouTube. I'm an independent artist. I don't got no labels backing me. I don't got no labels backing me. I don't got no investors investing in me. I take my food money and I invest it into my music. So I be going hungry sometimes, but I be making sure I put my dreams first. So I know y'all gonna be able to resonate and relate with the music. It ain't, you know, it ain't major label printed. It's independently produced. It's independently marketed. It's independently mastered. It's independently written, independently recorded. I did the rap and the track, triple double, no assists. Yeah. Ain't nobody cold as this. They talk about my older chick acting like I owe her shit. I should have been got drunk off that rage. But now they can't come back and talk about my ways because they know I was right. All the ways, all the things that they said. Oh, he on drugs. I was smoking a little weed, but I was excited about my spirituality and the things that I learned. So the way that I was expressing my excitement, people that aren't excited, they see somebody that's excited, they think they're hyped up on something, right? And I appreciate y'all tapping in. They think that you're hyped up on something because they see you excited about something and they don't have excitement in their life. So now you become what they're excited about. So now all the fear all the fear chemicals start producing all of these assumptions, right? Oh, he's on drugs. Oh, she's on drugs. Oh, she met somebody new, or he met somebody new. Oh, it's that new girlfriend. Oh, it's that new boyfriend. Oh, you got that game now, or you got this now, so now you acting brand new. It's They always try to put it onto something else instead of giving you the credit of changing and elevating and being a better person. That they wanted you to be a better person. They trained you, raised you, beat you, instilled all that stuff in you to do the right thing and be a better person. But as soon as you are that better person, as soon as God gives you that life that you have been preparing yourself for, you fasted, you did the prayer, you didn't tell people you were doing the prayer because people don't need to know your business between you and God. So you doing all that stuff, you doing your thing, you doing yourself with Mother Universe and Mother Earth and all that. And then boom, she gives you your gifts. You get your Christmas gifts and all that stuff, and now you're excited about something. You're getting this new life, right? And all the people that were prejudging you before, they see that and they think that it's because you met somebody new. They think that, oh, it's because you're smoking weed, or they think that, oh, it's because you're doing drugs, or they think, oh, it's because you're drunk. They have to make it something outside of you because they can't believe that God is inside of you and make you able to be so influential, make you able to be so motivational, to make you able to be so clairvoyant, so mutable, and so poetic in the change and the influence that you actually inspire in other people, because you aspire to inspire. And you have been telling people this your whole life, but they haven't been listening. So as soon as it happens, they chalk it up to assuming that you're on drugs, you're smoking, you met a new boyfriend, you met a new girlfriend, you got a new car now. But they didn't see all the work you put in to get that motherfucking car. They probably don't see that you still owe money on the car. They think you paid off the car and you good. So they come in to try to mess your car up. So they messed your car up. You still got payments and you got to fix the shit. But you got full coverage, so they send you a new car, and they see you got a new car now. So they say, oh, that didn't phase them. They got a new car. They got all this money. Millionaire. They start looking at you different. But they don't want to help you get to the point where you have that excitement and you can feel good about sharing your excitement with them. I had to stop sharing my excitement because people aren't excited for me. People aren't excited for me. People are not excited for me. People talking about now getting, they do it now what I had no choice but to do my whole life. You think I had the option to go join gangs and go crash out and go be a shoot 'em up bang bang motherfucker? No, my father will whoop my ass stupid and then send me back to Trinidad. I had that in the forefront of my mind, so I couldn't go out there. And that's why I was talking about this on TikTok when I said, certain things I just by divine guidance, I wasn't there. I wasn't invited. I didn't have the money. I was the poor kid in the suburbs who had everything that they need, but none of what they wanted. I couldn't go to the school dances. I couldn't go on the school trips. I couldn't go here, there, especially if it cost money. I probably went on 5, 6 school trips my whole life because my father had to pay for the bills and the food and all that stuff that we needed. And all the fun and all the other shit. He told me I can have fun when I'm grown, to make me not think about having fun while I'm young and broke. Because it's embarrassing to tell your children that you don't have the money all the time. Every time every time the school got something going on. Who my favorite rapper? Jay-Z, Movado, Vibes Cartel, Buju Banton, Benjai, Bunji Garlin, Denise Saucy Wow. Yeah, y'all don't know all the artists that I fuck with, but Jay-Z. I was a Jay-Z fan when everybody was jocking Lil Wayne. And I'm still the Jay-Z fan when Jay-Z paid for Lil Wayne's tax situation, and Lil Wayne bigged up Jay-Z. And then the story came out that Jay-Z wanted to sign Lil Wayne, but Birdman did a backdoor and, did a cease and desist on Jay-Z. So I come from people that have that hard knock life. It's a hard knock life till the day you die. I'm always staying on my toes because I gotta survive. I took that from Jay-Z's song Hard Knock Life and I made my own song Hard Knock Life. It don't sound nothing like his song. It just the title, because it's a hard knock life until the day you die. I'm always staying on my toes because I gotta survive. You gotta stay on your toes. Stay on your P's and Q's. Nowadays, all of these rappers is dying off of the price of a sick beat. This dude did a track with Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker go over to do a whatever the hell they were supposed to be doing, and they set the dude up, or something got set up to where dude gets shot and he died. But Sauce Walker gets shot, grazed in his foot, and he cool, he's okay. He come out with a new car, new song, new everything. I ain't fucking with them niggas. Shout out to them niggas though. They making their money. I ain't never gonna tell a motherfucker not to make their money, because the dude that went to Sauce Walker, anybody that go to these rappers to try to get signed, to try to get deals, to try to do all this propaganda and all this PR shit to make yourself get famous, when your ass get taken, it's a non-disclosure agreement that you have to sign. You can lose your life, and they're not liable for it. That's why nothing happened to these artists when all these other artists that they sign end up dying. All of these rappers is dying off of the price of a sick beat. They getting a feature for $200K, and then they lose their life the next year to not make it look like, I forget the word, to make it look like it's not related. They get the payment, $200,000 this year. Next year they end up dead in some unrelated situation, but that situation is so unrelated that it's completely related. That's why we're not doing no covert ops. We're doing bold front line ops. We out in the open with it. Rappers is dying off of the price of a sick beat. That nigga signed with that dude, and then he went to do a music video, and they set some shit up, non-disclosure agreement. If you get hurt or if you die, nothing related with me. I don't pay for nothing. I don't have nothing to do with it, because this is you signing your life away on whatever the hell we got going on. And just like how Bruce Lee ended up getting taken out with a real pistol when it was supposed to be a prop pistol, he signed the non-disclosure agreement when they was doing the movie and the script and all that shit. That's why they still making movies. They still making music, because you have to sign the paper. You want this $200,000? I did my music myself. Ain't nobody help me. Yeah, I fuck with XXX. I know the whole story. Don't even get into that. Don't even get into it. Shebang. I already know what happened with that. Him and Shebang had some motherfucking beef, because I just recently saw what he was talking about Shebang. He was talking wild shit about your boy Shebang. You cannot get into the game and talking crap about these people up there, and you're in their house talking shit about them. They're going to get, it's like what I was talking about, right? You could talk that evil eye, that negativity about me, but I'm rooted like my dreadlocks under the earth. Every single one of those tree roots connects to each other, and it gets back to home tree, like the movie Avatar. And once it get back to home tree, the source, it sends out that messages to everybody that's divine. And once that message gets sent out, we all get that download. We all get that source code. It's like you come up there, you say something, somebody come up, they say something, you don't know each other, but y'all saying the same thing. So it's like, how the hell y'all saying the same thing? Y'all not in the same vicinity, not in the same area, don't even have the same phone numbers, and y'all have the same type of things that y'all talking about, same messages that y'all giving out to the world, and y'all shining and working on the light, right? The same way that we work in the light, it is the same way that the horde works in the darkness, right? You seen in the new Independence movie when the queen wanted to go and destroy the little pod thing, right? All the drones was surrounding the queen, and they had no control over the motherfucking steering wheels. They couldn't even fire a missile, right? The only thing they could do is to go faster, go into hyperdrive, and then get out the motherfucking loop, right? Go into hyperdrive and go straight into space. I went straight to space. I flew to Jupiter, and I was sitting on the stars, and I was watching everything. I got out the loop, and when I came back, I finished my EP. I decided not to wait on nobody. I decided not to fucking sit by and just watch people fucking celebrate the shit. Talking my lingo and taking credit for shit. Like, get the hell out of here. I appreciate you. Salute. Stream the EP. It's available now. The Order of the Dragon. We are the New World Order. I've been saying this. All of the stuff that I've been saying, I got a small platform. And I'm a truth speaker. They're not gonna give me no light because I'm not doing this shit for clout. Shout out to Offset. I'm not doing this shit for clout. And you see the same thing with XXX and Takeoff and the dude with Sauce Walker. Why they stop making music? And then boom, they come out a few years later, they're gonna drop some music. I bet you they're gonna drop some music. I bet you they're gonna drop some music. In the next year or two, they're gonna come out with some more music because they gotta let all that shit die down. It's gonna look too suspect. Your artists suffered a fatal attraction, and you making music. What? The one story that I'm very, very hopeful and optimistic about is the Young Dolph story. I believe Young Dolph is living somewhere, chilling, cussing niggas out, and his artist, shout out to Key Glock, his artist is taking over the mantle for the camp. That's what I believe happened. Because there's no way, the world is too big for these people to have all this money and just be getting caught in these weird ass, there's not supposed to be a fly in here situation. You can't find a fly in a clean room. So when you find a fly in a clean room, you got to start asking questions. Who let the fly in here? The motherfucker that's in the room let the motherfucking fly in there. And everybody outside the room don't know what's going on inside the motherfucking clean room. Because you're not supposed to know. You're supposed to be speculating. The world, yeah, we the New World Order. Not some foreign government out in the distance sitting and waiting. We the New World Order. That's why I dropped the Order of the Dragon. The dragon, the flame of the dragon is not just destructive. You seen the Avatar, The Last Airbender? They had that blue and that red flame. It was purple, right? It's life, right? It's burning away what don't belong and refining you in gold. Look how shiny I'm looking. I ain't got nothing on my skin, but I'm shining. You shining too. Shining like the sun. Right? And we burning down Babel till Babel done. Walk with the lion till kingdom come. The lion prince of fire, baby. That's Shango's blood. Y'all know Thor. His name is Shango. Y'all know the star-studded being? Call me Aravos. These are stars you see studded on my skin. They ain't freckles. You cool too. Any XXX Tentacion fans? I think y'all cool. Because it's the feeling and the frequency music, right? I learned after his passing, that's when I started learning about how artists use frequencies in their music. Michael Jackson, Bob Marley, and Triple X, they all use high frequencies in their beats because when they make their beats, they know that the fans are going to listen to the beat and then they can strap whatever message they want in their verses. So they could be talking about drill, right? But then boom, they talk about one line in their life that they went through a dark night of the soul, and it changed everything. And you listen to that song and then you hear that one line, it'll be like a code, right? Like a dog whistle, right? Like how they use trick words these days. But artists, we also use trick words. It's called light codes, right? They have dark codes, but we have light codes to trick you into having that spark to catalyze a change, to make you go from one version of you to the best version of you, instead of one version of you and listening to them and then going to the worst version of you, right? We use that codes as well. So I started learning about the frequencies in the music, and that's what made me choose different beats to make different songs. I told you, we earth bending these 808s. We about to earth bend the hell out of these 808s. We making earth angel music. We using the light to banish and balance out the darkness. I'm not saying they should stop doing what they're doing, because that'll mean that they can try and stop me from what I'm doing. They could do whatever they're doing. Everybody has free will. I'm letting you know what I'm doing. I'm using the light, and I brought to you the holy drill music era. You got drill music, but we need some drill music for the universe, for the source of light. We need to show them that we gangsters too, and we ain't just wearing white. Like Biggie said, when I die, fuck it, I want to go to hell because I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell. It don't make sense going to heaven with the goody goodies dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies. God'll probably have me on some real slick shit. No sleeping all day. No getting my wine lit. Hanging with the goody goodies, lounging in paradise. Fuck that shit. I want to tote guns and shoot dice. You don't gotta hang with the goody goodies when you a motherfucking angel, nigga. God killed read the Bible. God killed everybody. God is the most gangsterist gangster of all the gangsters in the motherfucking world, right? You seen Genesis? I'm Genesis part 2, but with fire. I ain't coming with the water. I'm a fire sign, baby. But I'm a water baby because I love water, and water is life. But I'm Genesis part 2. I ain't the Antichrist. But you could call me the return of what's good. You could call me the return of what's righteous. You can call me the return of what's right. Because even though they have the free will to do what's wrong, I use my free will to continue upholding life. And I refuse. My God ain't the God of only life. My God is the God of life and death. Osiris, blood. The ram, Amun-Ra, blood. They say the blood of Jesus. I say the blood of the ram. The sun god, Amun-Ra. We're using the light to balance out the darkness. So some shit gotta change, and shit don't change if shit don't change, and we here to make shit change. Change is here. The holy drill music era. We angels playing ring toss. We using our halos to play ring toss, and we using demon heads as the prop bottles. We having fun. All's fair in love and war, right? So if that one got an army, this one got an army too. Am I Speed, son? Speed, my son. The new world order birthed the new age, the new earth, the new everything. Don't you feel the heat? It wasn't this hot last year. It wasn't this hot 5 years ago. It wasn't this hot 20 years ago. When we were in school, it wasn't this hot. When we graduated in 2012 and the Gregorian calendar and the Mayan calendar ended, the world ended. The earth woke up. It didn't take until 2017 to 2019 for people to actually realize what was going on. Because with so few people talking the truth and so many truth speakers getting taken out at the same time, like your boy XXX. Appreciate you. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. When artists start getting taken out and you wonder like why and it's unexpected, it's because the earth is breathing, woken up. If y'all seen that show Once Upon a Time in Storybrooke, they have a clock and the clock never changed, never turned until that little boy came in there with all his magical powers and all, not even magical powers, his magical heart. As soon as he came in there, the very next day, they looked at the clock, that shit said, dunk, dunk. It started moving again. They started remembering themselves again. We got our minds now. We got our minds back. We know who we are. We know what we are. And we know where we are. Right? And we know where we're going. Now it's time for us to free our hearts with dragon flame and dragon fire. That's the only thing that can burn. The dragon flame is the only thing that can burn through dark magic and get your ass back to life. Back to light and back to life. Dragon flames. Y'all seen the show Dragon Tales? The dragon that Max and Annie was talking to, the dragon, the teacher, Olaf, he saw humans before Max and Annie. The dragon that gave them the scale to make them able to come and go to a magical land, they wanted to be with humans. Because after humans betrayed the dragons and hunted them down and used them for sport, they had to go to somewhere where the humans can't get to them. And they only selected a few. And they gave them a dragon scale and they told you, this is the dragon scale. And the rhyme to get to Dragonland is so easy and so fun, a child can remember it. That's why children, you want to know the truth? Ask a child. You want to know who's right and who's wrong? Ask a child. Right? Blessed is the one that remains a child where most people don't even smile. Shout out to Damian Marley. Junior Gong. Son to Tough Gong, Bob Marley. I'm a roster after those leaders. I'm a spiritual lieutenant colonel. They send the lieutenants with the battalions when they need to go and do, what's that shit called? I'm moving my hands trying to find the words. Right? When they trying to change who's in charge, they send a lieutenant and they send them with some with some operatives. We on the front line. I'm on the front line. I don't get on the internet and talk shit only. I love talking shit, but the shit that I talk, it'll make you think. The shit that I talk, it'll make you think. I'll put that shit together better than motherfucking Scarface. I'll put it together for you to be able to think about it and wonder and then be like, damn, that makes so much sense. I can't even question that shit. The only thing that can set our hearts free is dragon flames. The only thing that can burn away dark magic without having to die and come back again is dragon flames. Embracing the dragon within. Embracing yourself, embracing your life, embracing your heart, and setting it free so it can shine outward into the universe and bounce off of all them other stars and planets. And when it bounces off of all those planets, what do you think that planet sees Earth as? That planet sees Earth as a star. So if we're being our worst selves, they're not going to have faith in us. And they're not going to come or assist or send any type of energy. But when they see we shining our hearts and we shining bright and we raising the frequency, Earth looks like the brightest star in the sky on a different planet now because we're operating up here, not down there. We got to operate up here, not down there. And when we do that, we raise the frequency so high, it blinds the sun. And other planets start seeing Earth as the brightest star in the sky. Earth is the only planet that have wood. Earth is the rarest planet in the galaxy. Just by the name of it, Earth. It just sounds like life. Earth. They want to talk shit, call it dirt and water. But water is life. And dirt is the most grounding, connecting thing to the cosmos. So while they talk shit, they're actually telling the truth. Because where they come from, it's nothing like earth and water. It's more like metal and iron. You ever try to eat iron? You ever try to sleep on metal? You ever try to ground in metal? You ever try to grow metal? But life grows from water. And it's solidified in the earth. You can't grow life from iron and metal, but you can get metal and iron from earth. The Order of the Dragon. We are the New World Order. Get the EP. Save your copy. I'm signing off, bro. The New World Order. The last thing I said was, people like to talk about earth and call it dirt and water, but life comes from water and it solidifies and it can be grounded in the earth. You can't sleep on metal. You can't grow iron. You can't eat the shit. So we are the New World Order. Remember, you are the New World Order. Order your life. Don't let anybody order it. Embrace your dragon within and let it burn away all that darkness and refine you into the golden son and daughter that you truly are. Don't let anybody tell you different. You are special. They don't hate you. They don't necessarily like you because you're different. You scare them. And it's good. Don't take advantage of your power, but take advantage of evil and slay each and every one of them and send them back to the darkness from where they came. Show no fear. Fear no God. God does not instill fear. So if a God is telling you to be fearful of them, that's the devil. Practicing as a God. Practicing as someone you can trust. Because God never told you to be fearful of him or her, whoever you believe in. I believe in you. That's who I believe in. You are God.